got another pregame meal coming at you today, and today we're going to do everyone's favorite pregame meal, which is usually pasta. Now I'm going to do a healthy alternative. So I've already got my pasta boiling here, and what I'm using today is a multigrain pasta instead of your basic white flour pasta. So you can use multigrain, you can use a pasta made of brown rice, or gluten-free are all much better, much healthier alternatives. Okay, so while this pasta is boiling here, it's just going to take a couple more minutes. I'm going to work on my sauce. So what I'm using instead of ground beef is I'm going to use ground turkey. Okay, a little less fat, a little less grease, and I'm just putting a little bit of olive oil on my pan. I'm going to get this turkey going right away because we want to cook that down. Okay, so I'm just scooping what I have left here. I'm going to break this down, try to separate it a bit. And this is just sticking a little more than I'd like, so I'm going to bring my heat down just a bit. Okay, so we'll break that down a little more as it cooks. This is just sticking a little more than I like. I'm going to put a bit of butter on this pan. Okay, and butter is okay in moderation. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of butter, but when you start to soak everything in butter, that's a problem, okay? But that's going to give us a little more flavor, and butter is actually a natural fat, but like I said, in moderation. So just a little bit in your cooking is fine. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Just depends how much you use. Okay, so that's starting to brown up. I'm going to get these onions in here right away because they take the longest to cook. I've also got some garlic and some sliced spinach on my plate here, on my cutting board. Okay, so we're just going to combine all those flavors in there. That's already starting to smell pretty good. Once I get everything combined in here, I'm going to add some spices. And a lot of people asking, how early should I eat my pregame meal? Well, you want to aim 2.5, 3 hours. Depends how much time you have before the game. Honestly, I'm the type of person who likes to eat 2 hours, so I got the energy ready to burn. But for some people, that's a bit too early. They need more time to digest. They feel nauseous if they eat that early. So they might need 3 or even 4 hours, okay? But it depends on your body type. Average 2.5 to 3 hours before a game. Alright, so what do I have for spices here? I've got a little bit of chives. My dog's going crazy in the background there. Hey. Got a little bit of chives going here. Gonna throw some oregano in there. And a little bit of chili peppers. Alright, so that's looking pretty good there. I'm gonna throw this garlic in. And I'm just going to wait to throw the spinach in at the very end because that cooks very quickly. So that's smelling really good. Just let that garlic get in there for a second. I'm going to check on this pasta, see how it's doing here. Needs a little bit longer. I'm just going to put a bit of salt in here. Bit of salt in here, bit of pepper. Always spice your food, give it some flavor. Alright, let's add this tomato sauce. I'm just going to throw that in like that. Wish I had a little bit more, but I'll use what I got. Okay, it's going to give it a nice flavor, and this is more vegetable in here. So you're getting energy from the pasta, you're getting energy from the vegetables as well, protein from the turkey, and vitamins and minerals from the vegetables, the garlic, the onion, the spinach. So let's combine all these flavors here. Yeah, and this doesn't take long. Look how quickly I'm putting everything together. Honestly, the thing that will take the longest is chopping your vegetables. But when you figure out how to do that efficiently, cooking can be very quick and efficient. So let's just throw that in there. And I'm gonna bring this heat down a little bit. And I'm just gonna let my noodles finish before we add them there. Alright, so my pasta's done boiling here. I'm just gonna take it out, put it in the strainer quickly, and I'm gonna add it to that sauce. Okay, so just try to get most of that water out. But if it's still wet, that's okay. Add that little bit of moisture to the sauce. It's gonna help everything come together. Okay, and here I'm just gonna combine. I'm actually gonna use this fork, might be a little bit easier. But combine all these flavors. Alright, and if I can make this meal, you can make this meal. Okay, take care of your body before you play. But look at this, got everything you need, healthy alternative, gonna give you lots of energy, it's gonna taste great at the same time. And like I said, anyone can do this. Okay, start taking care of your body, start fueling yourself for success. And start eating some delicious food in the process.